Hello everyone, this is Talon, bringing you part 8 of our Novgorod playthrough. Last episode, we took a quick, easy war against Muscovy. We're now kind of cleaning up our nation and thinking about what we want to do to help us towards our goal of securing the White Sea as the most prominent trade node in the world. So again, we're going for the Frozen Assets achievement, where the White Sea trade node needs to be... we need to have 90% of it, as well as it being the highest trade node in the world. So right now, if we compare Novgorod, we have about 10 coming in, whereas Genoa has 25 total. So we're about 15 behind. And then Seville has a little bit of the Ivory Coast and the Caribbean coming in already. So that gives us an idea that they are out, they're colonizing. So we need to, I think, pick up the pace a little bit. To that end, Muscovy, we have a truce with you until we have 10-year truce with Muscovy. The only thing, 82 power. Yeah, so at a certain point, there's 4 available here. I think this is the way that we build up power here is by stringing trade up along this way. So Crimea, Georgia, Circassia, Theodoro. So we're going to be marching east. Nongai, Chagtai, and Oryat, you are only allied with Chagtai, and we have a claim on you. So let's see. Rostov, you're right there. They might fire. I mean, I don't know. We've got all of our loans paid off. We have this guy's coming in. I think that it might, just because it's going to take a long time. Let's see how many forces Uzbek has. Drop all the way down to the U's. Uzbek, 10k, they can go up to 30k. So they're not nobody, but they are 2 techs behind, soon to be 3 techs behind. So I don't think we need to worry that much about them. Let's make, how big are these revolts going to be? About 11k. So we left behind 12k to deal with it. That would be fine. This guy has... So why don't we send everyone up there and think about our army composition just a little bit. Now, are we paying for... We're paying for nothing, and everything is turned off. Do we want to... Viborg recently had a rebellion. These are pretty cheap. I still think we can wait, just because the more authority we get. Oh, you know what? Why don't we just grab a national unrest? It just, like, it doesn't matter. We can go fight them and come back to it. So yeah, why don't we just send two armies, start paying for them halfway through, and declare an Uzbek. Look at that, how convenient. We just discovered some land of theirs. The other consideration is that Nongai is currently at war with Muscovy, so let's bring back that diplomat, see what our options. Both of them would honor that alliance. Or just... yeah, why don't we take the easier war first? And go bankrupt again. Great Horde. Why are you so disloyal? Yeah, Norway and Great Horde are always going to be a little bit unhappy. Wonder if we grab 10,000 more men. We can't afford it. Let's wait one more month. So let's now send you. The reason doing that is we wanted to avoid attrition. Let's take 10,000 more men. Maintenance cost. No issue at all with the maintenance cost. Okay, now we can do it. And we'll start paying for everybody. We're still profitable even with reinforcements happening. Just gonna bring more land out here. So I think let's just declare Chagtai. Hopefully, nope, that's a real fort. But so it goes. And that brought the Liberty Desire back down. So we're gonna bring you in. Oh, we can just march straight to your capital. That being the case, why don't we give you a siege guy? Kazan broke free. That's interesting. Do we have any... Oh, just do a reconquest on Kazan while we have the chance. Let's say... have this new army go there. Why don't we turn our forts on just to be... I'd hate to have those get sniped. Does that mean we can do our clicks? Yes, it does. So let's seek that clergy support. Oh, we get Patriarch Authority. That's dope as hell. Alright. Get that admin. Burgers. Give you those charters. Let's get an admiral. Get some dip. Alright. Let's call the Diet. Get a general. Get that mill. Hell yeah. Alright, so which... I guess the new guy is you. You're worse than the old guy, so keep that. We also don't need a... do not need a... what's it called? Admiral right now. So we're going to go and suffer pretty bad attrition. Let's see... Riga... Estonia, why don't we continue to build those relations? Oh, we just lost that general. Oh, we can make our heir general. You're pretty good, actually. Kazan, oh, because you already had rebels. Tver, we have a conquest on you. Might be interesting to see who Tver allies. This was hasty, but that's okay. So I was hoping that the vassals kind of come in and fight a chunk of this. Maybe maintenance is low, that's fine. Tver, who are you? Oh! Yeah, we can just scoop those guys up, gobble them up. Easy, easy, easy. Chagtai. Alright, so we're gonna split you up. Prestige. Yeah, we'll just lose a little prestige. So we've seen Chagtai is 10 of this. So Uzbek has 4,000 and Yarkland has 8. So we don't want to be overly cavalier, but I think that we can try and make quick quick work of these kind of these sort of sieges. We're going to send you down here, and we will leave behind 2 men. Go down this way. I don't care. Have you start another prestige. Jeez. You guys can catch up. What's keeping you from... I'll just send you out into the fog of war. Hope for the best. Who's not moving? You're not moving? You can get moving. You're not moving, you're not moving. So... Uzbek... Oh, we were hoping for that prestige to level up our... Get another diplomat. That's okay. So, I'm gonna make some states. Ryazan. Yeah, let's make you a state. That's pretty great. Get you moving. You can keep on keeping on. Got that siege. Split you guys off. I think this might be 100% on Kazan if we get this before they get that. Oh, thank God. I've been having terrible, terrible luck. Oh no, that's Shakhtai, different war. Yeah, still gonna be 100%. Heck yeah. They have to give us what we want. So this was Reconquest, so we want Great Horde, Great Horde, Great Horde. And then is there anything that we have claims on? No, not at this point. So can we just take a bunch of money? Yeah. I think we'll just take that. And then we can fight them again in a little bit. So we want to... I don't know. Maybe we want to integrate the Great Horde at some point. I don't know. We could have taken more, but I think this is fine. We don't want to be... Maybe we should have just taken it. Doesn't matter. Truly does not matter. So come down here. Does that... Great Horde... They love us, but they're a little bit stronger. And we have that... that integrated subjects. I'll have to wait till after the war to see what the... So everybody loves us. Norway even loves us. That's gonna take a long time. Should have maybe held off on that. Miltech, -10. 474, that's great. And we're not fighting any battles anytime soon because they're dodging us. I think that might be as far as that goes. They are on... low enthusiasm. Let's just send all these guys out here. Ottomans lose loyalty and influence. I mean, it sinks, but whatever. Could give them some more land, but I don't think we need to. Oh, we're paused. That's why everything's moving so slowly. So we got these guys. I could go and unsiege over there. You declare on Nongai now. Chagtai can't. These guys all got black flagged. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out where any of this stuff is, where the borders are. Go over this way. He's going that way. You can come down. Diplomatic relations, or do we get... I think we want to catch up on... No, we can go way behind attack, it's fine. So there's an argument for tag switching into Russia. That their ideas are pretty wild in terms of just, you know, basically infinite manpower. But England then, if you do it, I don't know, there's like a time frame wherein if you do it, England gets a permanent bonus to their trade power in the White Sea. Permian separatists. Don't want that air anyway. Permian separatists are no joke. Pretender rebels I could care less about, but let's use this Nongai passage to muster all of these armies back up there. Ottomans are at war with Poland and losing. Can't change rivals while at war. Uzbek, you want out. So let's see, what do we want? This for sure. This for sure. Are there any significant trade? No. And Samarkand points into Astrakhan. So all of this land we want, and we're going to shoot down to try and get a border down here, see what's down here. Basically just chop up Uzbek. Be one way to do it, just kind of establish, and then we can cut through Nongai to connect up, and then get that border. 248, yeah, that's fine. And then and if we can't core that, no, we can core it because it's directly connected. So, did we get across? Not even close. But we can declare war on Nongai. No guy. Let's get everybody back. Like this fort here. So then we have an extra. I think let's do Ottomans back. Let's issue an embargo. So at some point we can. How much liberty desire is that? What are we talking about? 8 development? That's at, yeah. They can have it. I don't want to deal with that stuff. So, are we getting everybody back? You're trapped, that's fine. I can go help you out. And they're going to start cutting up into Poland. Nope. Let's use Becky. I wonder if we take those. Let's deal with these rebels and then deal with Nogai. So send these guys up into the mountains. Split them in half. So, biggest overextension first. Let's deal with that before they get the siege. Pretenders, so I think that they get another crack at it. So Cassia, would you has subjects of its own? Georgia. Sherivan, would you diplomatically? Nope. Alright, so we need some prestige. We're getting it slowly. We could insult the Ottomans, but that's just for 1 year. 3rd rank great power. Since when? That's awesome. I'm losing money because I am paying for my troops and rooting out corruption and paying for all my forts. So let's stop paying for all the forts. Let's look at where there is. We definitely want this fort. And we definitely want this fort. And probably this fort. And that's going to be a hit to our religious unity, but that's okay. We can start another core going. I think the limiting factor on our expansion is going to be our coring speed, but we have to kind of get these vassals orderly again. See what our improve these relations. They were artificially high because we're in a war together. I think that an unrest, getting that unrest down might be good. So let's get you. Can we ask? No. I don't think it's worth it to. So what are we getting now? Production efficiency? I mean, we have loads of money. We can get missionary strength and start doing some of these conversions. Yeah, 23 months. And then something I forgot about is it needs a marketplace, a dock, and we have to have 100% force limit. So we have the marketplace. Let's grab the dock, and then let's look at our naval force limit is 18, 19. So what's our composition? 5, 4, 2, 7. Let's grab a cog. And then just in case, let's grab 2 more. We'll go over force limit, but we can always get rid of stuff. good on sailors, good on stability. And there, you're not worth the trouble. 0.2 ducats, so that's taken care of. That will fire. Yellets. Where's Yellets? You can just go stand there. You can start another core. Then Kazakh, that's definitely gonna fire. See Novgorod, that may or may not fire. Perm will definitely fire. Rostov may or may not fire. So with this stack here, can we get these guys not to fire? I think so. Uzbek will definitely fire. Swedes are done. Yeah, we're gonna be rebel stomping out here for a little bit. That is okay. Alright, so let's stop improving relations and see what the annexation cost will be. We don't have sufficient diplo rep. So why don't we wait for that? The thing is, we can't do more than one at a time unless it's the only thing we want to be doing, because that would then take up both of our diplomats. Missionary maintenance, root out corruption. There we go. So both of you guys, you're going to get them 31st. You get the first, that's close enough. Get these cores started. Consolidate. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I was going to only send half to save some of that attrition, but so it goes. Actually, our unrest is down this way, so we're going to be stomping on that for a little bit. So we get until the end of the game. Great, we conquered Riga. So that is just some free cores out here. Let's see. Very nice. So then conquer Finland. It would give us diplomatic relations. That's actually pretty cool. I think we have a truce with Denmark. No, we don't. That came up. We have a truce with Muscovy. It's coming up 5 years. And Kazan is 6 years. Uzbek is 10 years. So I think what we want to do... Let's pump these a little bit beyond where they are. It's just this overextension, I think, is what's... Alright, time to rock. I guess we're gonna take a loan. So after this, I think that we can declare our no-guy war. And that being the case, we want to have this person in place to go straight for the capital. Colonialism is 9 years late. Our heir is gone. What a shame. Just get a little bit more prestige. That would be great. Let's see. Perm recently had an uprising. That's so expensive though, so let's do different. So let's de-siege that. Call our diplomats. Norway, your relations are pretty good. Let's see, better dip tech than us. Yeah, so it goes. Austria would defend. Austria would defend. Well, I think that we need to continue to focus over here for the time being. Plan to focus over here for the time being, just because I think that... Alright, so let's de-siege that, and then we can declare this war. And go ahead, or it will not join because of their debt. Doesn't matter. Give you the worst siege guy. Just move in. I think that's their only fort. I hope that didn't pause any of our... Yeah, that's fine. Covering this fog of war. Let's give you these cannons, and you can split in half. Go there and there. Very good. +5 discipline, that's great. Give you that and tell you to go. Yeah, I have no idea how to get down there. Well, just do our best. Statesman has died. I think improved relations would be the best thing we can hope for. Great Horde is... Yeah, I think dip tech would be a good thing to get at this point. No, I'm kind of going back and forth on that one, but I can't lose prestige. I mean, we can, but I would prefer not to. I don't know what this nation is and why it... Why I can't get access, but that's okay. You can just go... stand over this way more or less. Gonna take care of that. That. Yeah, someday I'll figure out how to get over there. But until then, keep your secrets. Until then, I think we got you pretty well sieged down. Just connect that loop. That's fine. 155. Yeah, we got that. 52% overextension though. Yeah, we can handle that. Are there any? Yeah, because we want this. Those three. I can actually leave you with that. Yeah, how's that look? It's pretty good. It's really only those guys that care still, I think. Yeah, just carve it all up. That's enough for siege to raise our government rank. Kingdom, only have 524 development, but we have another 282 in our subjects. So, quick, easy wars. Let's see where all of our troops are. Let's get them all to come up in this direction. Give you the best general we have. And then get all those cores going. Who can we... Tend to probably makes sense to do that. Civility drop just a random 253. That's great. Oh, and we're the same dynasty as Muscovy. Interesting. Don't think it will matter much. So how large are the biggest one? The largest one is going to be 20k Nongai separatists. So we can leave 20k back here, kind of in this area. We can get everybody together and build an army that is, oh jeez, cruel. I mean, silver lining is that 40,000. Let's get rid of the mercs at this point. Consolidate. Get rid of you. 36,000 out of 51. Yeah, so we're, I don't know, we're a big dog at this point. If we look at the force limit, and go to the top, you know, Ottoman, bigger than basically everybody except for the Ottomans. Once you take into account our vassals, maybe not Timurids or Mamluks, depending on their situation, but so we can fight basically anyone we want. It's just really just about judiciously using the resources that we have to expand. We definitely need to stay focused on dip and get caught up, as we're falling further and further behind, and everything else is looking pretty good. We can even take a reinforced speed, land attrition, that's going to be great. merchants and trade power, also going to be great. Let's get all our navy over into Neva, because that's where all of our stuff is. Are we over force limit? Yeah, 0.34. So let's get rid of our galleys. Or stolen galleys. So unrest. We're gonna have an issue down here for which we want 20,000 units. So that's gonna be 6, 2, so that's 22. That's great. Where can you stand? 20. Can stand precisely here. And I'll give you the good general. Bad general, you take this troop and send them back this way to deal with this bit. 3 diplomats. So when does our integrated subjects? In 4 years. Alright, so we're just going to let that be. Where did that institution spawn? In Portugal. So it's a far, far away. We might consider dev pushing, but we just don't have the points to do anything. Our legitimacy is in the garbage. Are we embargoing everyone? Yes. Can send insults, but that's not going to get us to where we need to be. Well, why don't you swing down that way and help them out with that? Let's see, can I marry these guys? No, they're disloyal. But I don't think anyone wants to support their independence. I think that's totally fine. Once we get our dip tech back caught up, that'll be great. So then we can get you going. Uzbeki separatists, that's fine. Oh, they're not even my. I have a fort there, so it'll be okay. So we'll get you, swim back up there, take out these guys. Can leave behind 1 unit. Fort's pretty clutch. You, where are the... We're having issues up there. Largely because of legitimacy. That's fine. We're going to catch up and then de-siege that. So that I can continue up to these guys. Hemorrhaging money a little bit. Unrest is pretty abysmal. Yeah, that cruel leader. But can get rid of the active. If we get rid of the active rebellions, we can then turn off our army maintenance now. So we're positive missionaries. Let's lose our claim on Finnmark, that's fine. We can still satisfy that mission. You guys can stand here, was it? Yeah, it's fine. Muscovy, when can we... What's a little bit more unrest? Now we're racing against... We've got 3 techs that we gotta get. Transaxonia. Can we is a subject nation. And unknown attitude towards me. Can we get military access? We could if we improved our relations. It's lazy diplomats. I haven't been doing anything with them. Let's see. Norway, let's... How high are we? 94. I mean, 6 is 6. Then Great Horde, happy forever. $490 for that. Building up treasury a little bit. Rooting at corruption at 4. It's a killer. We can turn our forts off. Are there any redundant? I think this we can get rid of. Can get rid of that fort. We don't have the dip to start messing around with. I think instead of collecting, if we started to push from Novgorod. Kazan, no, I want those wars to take a while. I think that's a little bit better. Just free money, that's great. Moscow wins our truce. It's in 1513. So, how are those cores coming? Pretty good. Let's get caught up a little bit. No guy separatists. It's the big one, so let's start paying. Most of that's reinforcements, would be profitable. Let's just hedge. I think that that's going to be down here. Norway actually became faithful again. Was it a diptech? Probably. So diplomatic reputation. Annex subjects, overextension, legitimacy. I'm something of a tyrant. Oh no. General's fine. Making money, how much do we owe? 253. Does that help these guys? A little bit. Good luck, Norway. It's very close to that. Wish you guys still had your claims on Scotland. You could take these islands and go goof up England, but that's fine. Has that been enough for those clicks? 24, 10 more years, but we can get a theologian. Let's see, unrest. It's just this cruel ruler. It's like I'll do that. Get those Swedes all mad again. Yep. Diplomats, lazy diplomats. Outrage, outrage on subject. No. Don't care about outraged. Don't care about outraged. On subject's fine. What we need is a casus belli against Uzbek. As well as... Oh, because we didn't take any of this course. That's fine. More couldn't hurt. Circassia, could we... Let's get a claim on Circassia just for fun. Just for fun, because why not? There are our rebels right next door, how lovely. Can take care of you. Muscovites, we know we can get rid of you for the most part. Okay. Reinforce speed. I think time to stomp on Muscovy again. So let's pay for all our forts just so we don't miss anything. I think they only have one fort. And it is right here. So we can swoop in, grab that. These guys are coming up. Why don't we... Yeah, our overextension's gone. Let's declare that war. Not tick. Christian countries by 35 or 25 dip power. I don't think it matters. We're just playing our own little playground up here. We're gonna do... Doesn't matter. So we're gonna 100% them. You will be... half there, half there. Split them up a little bit more. Kazan, do we have a... They are a subject of a guy. Interesting. Nope. Uzbek, you just want to be able to touch your own land. Oriet, I see. I see now. That's why you could get access. I'm gonna get jumped on by rebels. That's annoying. Man. Income from vassals. That's cool. What am I making for my vassals right now? 6 ducats. Wow. Alright, 80%. It's like, you almost feel sad, you know? When we started this, we were getting an alliance with Scotland to keep Muscovy from declaring on us, and now it's like, what is it, a 5-minute war? So let's go dip cost. Everything that costs nothing, we'll take. And nobody can grab anything that isn't, you know, we can just gobble them up later. So take all of that, all your money, great. Make everything a core, great. I like these forward forts. Let us. Now we've got a bunch more Muscovite separatists. Let's muster in Muscovy. 34. Lost the conquest, casus belli. Let's see what the mission tree says. We need this little bit, and we need that little bit. And Guy, we have a truce with them till 22. They're in a trade league with the Yaroslav. Why don't we just clean them all up since we're already paying for stuff? Yeah, we'll muster up here and split in half. And jump on them. I don't have a general, so let's grab a general. Wow, Armored Tradition must be awesome. It's defensive ideas, you know, that sort of resting Armored Tradition would be much, much higher. So everybody that is not a cannon, get out of there. Horses can stay too because they like watching. Everybody knows this about horses. Muscovites, it's going to be a big stack. Let's see how big. 35. Yeah, but it'd be spread over a couple. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to prestige for money. Yeah, that's fine. Let's repay all our loans. Or use the... No, because I'm not the actual... Great Horde is. Never mind. Okay, but Uzbek, let's see, what was your highest development? 9, 13. I think 13 is going to be hard to beat. 18. Shall be so. Great. We can continue to fabricate on them. To be a little bit worried, Ottomans in a coalition is a little scary, but that's totally fine. Timurids, why don't we be friendly with the Timurids? Because why not? Yeah, we don't want Norway to be mad at us. And let's just do these guys first. You know what? Let's save a little dip. And say, yeah, local unrest and monthly autonomy change. That's great. Make some cores. This should be pretty quick. It was like 18 months. Yeah, a year and a half. So then, can everybody stand in Muscovy? Moskova. Yeah, so 2 places. I think that this is protected by fort, so let's go there first. I don't think we need that many standing units, so we'll go over there. Uzbek tribes, that's fine. Ooh, Timurids. I'd love to have rivaled the Timurids instead of England. Removing a rival costs 99 dip. I got 99 dip and a valid rival choice ain't one. There's a joke in there somewhere. Let's consolidate again. Get rid of you guys, split you in half. Okay, Great Horde Separatists. I think some of this is manageable once we get through our overextension. Nobody's firing anytime soon, so let's make some money again. And let's see, we've got 300 in the bank, making 10 a turn. With our forts turned on. So now we're making 14 a turn. So let's see, are there any just like knockout buildings? Yeah. 28. Are there any sort of mission-related buildings that we want? So that'd be cool for finishing it. Finland, Sweden. If we could grab this. Poland, it's Austrian alliance that's killing us. How many? We've got 5 to spare, and we've got nothing to core. Tech is in 2 years, so let's hold off. So I guess we're just gonna make some money-making buildings. So we got 15 in production and taxation 15. I think it's better to prioritize production at this point, just because. Grab some inflation just for fun. Kazakh separatists, where are you firing? How big are you and where are you gonna fire? Yurghiz. It's gonna be like way. It'd be great is if there was like, you could just click on it and it would bring you to IRGHIS. Yeah, it's looking right at it. How big are you gonna be? 8K. So let's send 1 army down to Yurghiz. Let's get 1 more. What I was saying is that production double dips in terms of you get the production value, but then also, you know, production leads to trade goods, and trade goods increases trade value. So you effectively are, it's more than just increasing the production value when you do that building in terms of the amount of money that you get. So who should we go to war with next? When are our truces up? Uzbek pretty soon. Do we have a claim on you? Yeah, and we're about to get 1 more. You're allied with Chagatai, who... How big is Chagatai in terms of what they'll... $49. Why don't we make Chagatai a vassal? We have an extra dip spot. Everyone is pretty much settled down. Is a horde. We've got that bonus. When can we integrate subjects? We can integrate subjects now. So let's see. Start something worth making a claim on. With 18, we already have that claim. I think there's a 13. 18. Yeah, so 13. And it's got a fort. That's their capital. Okay. Great Horde Separatists. What's our overextension? Like 12%. Get rid of that pretty quick. Start paying for our troops. Whoa. It's almost enough. To get rid of Great Horde Separatists. We had a fancy national unrest guy. Hell yeah. I mean... Alright, cool. Way to go. Anyway. 115. 116 per month, jeez. I think a lot of that is just our trade coming along online. Might be wishful thinking. That's 11. So who would we like to integrate? I think Norway, we're fine with Norway owning this basically forever. I think that Latvian is not an accepted culture. What do these guys contribute? Estonia is 366, 369, 540. So I think Estonia is the least valuable. So let's improve those relations. I think it's just about time to go back to war with Uzbek, is it not? Good thing I gave him that general. Okay. And then everyone's good. So where's Bashkortostan? I think that's here, right? Yeah, so can you reach? Yeah, we can get rid of all of this while we're waiting for man, we fell behind fast, huh? 50 admin for... Nah, not worth it. Funny. Funny joke. I think we grabbed this for the cannons upgrade. So one more month. When does our truce with you end? October, May, June. Yeah, so that's all hunky-dory. Turn that guy on. We want to make you a state for sure. All y'all. And then what sort of mountains? Development cost is huge, so never mind. Can drop our maintenance. Oh, they're a rival, so we don't need to improve with them. Let's do unsubject countries. Estonia, let's annex you at 2 per. Jeez, it's low. So that's Uzbek, we can declare on. Only have 1 fort, and siege progress is doing okay. Let's turn off army suppression, turn up our maintenance. We'll get there in time. We have a nice heir with a strong claim. This is good news. Let's get that unit type. Yeah, morale defense is better than for our 2 cav that we own. There's a siege coming along. Be great. All right, going in. Whoa, these travel times are long. So I think instead of wrapping up this war, I'm going to call the episode here. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you could leave a comment, let me know what I could be doing better, what you'd like to see differently in the series. If you have any questions about kind of what I'm doing, what my strategy is, that'd be great. If you like and subscribe on the video, that definitely helps the channel. And yeah, thanks again for watching.